appreciate that because you watched me stand by the door like an asshole for like 5 minutes, so that's very nice. First off, I want to give it up to History Made Up. Everybody give a huge round of applause. Also, Matt did it, but the Detroit Improv Festival. Give it up for everybody at the Detroit Improv Festival. He didn't do it for himself, but give it up for Matt Noss. Matt Noss has got a beautiful baby, one of the best guys in the business. Mike, give it up for, where's Mike? Mike's right there, give it up there. Mike. Well, folks, like Matt said, this show is My Neighbors Are Dead, and we are all familiar with the big names in horror, folks. Freddie, Jason, R. Kelly, the folks, big names. But what we're not familiar with are the folks just outside the terror, the ones who didn't get to tell their tales, and that's why I wanted to do this show. I wanted to talk to people that you might not get a chance to see on screen. People like, I don't know, Freddie's neighbor, or Michael Myers' wet nurse, or anybody like that. People that you didn't really get a chance to see, and that's what we're doing tonight. And tonight, we are going to visit a movie that came out a while ago, but was pretty damn popular. How many folks are familiar with the Sixth Sense? You're familiar with it. How many people saw it? Nate and I were talking before the show, and he wanted me to tell a story about the Sixth Sense. Now, I didn't see it when it came out, and I don't know if you're going to laugh at this, but it's honest to God true. I didn't see it because I didn't see it under protest, because I don't like that his name is Haley Joel Osment. I think his name should be Osmond, and I think it's a dickhead thing to do to call yourself Osmond. And he's fat now, and it's very funny. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I just didn't want to see it because of that. But I did find out what it was about, and it's essentially, for those of you who haven't seen it, it's about a kid who can talk to dead people. And you find out, I'm going to spoil it for you if you haven't seen it. Bruce Willis is in it, one of the greatest American actors of all time, and he's dead too. Donnie Wahlberg killed him. And for those people who don't know who Donnie Wahlberg is, it's Mark Wahlberg's brother, and he was in a band called New Kids on the Block. How many people are familiar with New Kids on the Block? Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg. They have a hamburger place now, which apparently is very good. I've not been there, but so I didn't see it. But like I said, it got spoiled for me a little bit later, and I found out what it was about. And tonight, when we were going to do this show here tonight, I wanted to do it with a very good friend of mine, somebody who I love very much, who knows probably way more about that movie than I do. So, without further ado, put your hands together very loudly and very enthusiastically for my good friend, Jamie Moyer. Give it up for her! Oh, I thought that was
Hello,
good.
Detroit. Hello. Are these pins for sale?
They are for sale. If you want to buy some of our shit, we have t-shirts and pins and stickers for My Neighbors.
Snickers, delicious.
Snickers. Buddy, thanks for doing this.
Happy to be back on my favorite podcast.
Yeah, for those of you who might not know, Jamie did a couple of these episodes. Child's Play was my favorite. Charlie Lee Ray's girlfriend was what you played.
That's right.
Yeah. So before we get into this, I want to talk to you.
My favorite was when I did 7 and I played the FedEx worker who accepted the help that went out on the truck. And she felt pretty bad.
It's funny though.
Please listen to that.
Listen to that one.
That one's my favorite.
Buddy, you and I are old friends.
That's right.
Where did we meet for the first time?
We met at the Second City, Detroit.
Yeah.
I really
there, don't play for it.
No, I forced that with the pause. Applause. We met at the Second City, Detroit, and Adam has been a dear friend of mine ever since, and he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in the world.
I don't know if this is, I mean, it's probably not, there are kids here, but
I was told I could cuss in front of Cole and
yeah, you can. Tommy's
the 2 children that are here, they know that the words are going to be flying out of my mouth. And there'll be a lot of discussion on the way home.
I want
I cannot be censored, and I will not be. I feel like I am in a hearing. I will not be censored, Your Honor. Dick.
So I want to talk about like horror movies and stuff, but I want to kind of set a tone for how you and I met.
Yes.
I was your stage manager in the touring company at Second City, and you and I took a gig together where we were in a van and we drove across the state of Michigan.
Yes.
And you will do a much better job of letting these people know how you and I were truly introduced to one another.
Well, we were in our Turco van driving, and it was Adam's first gig.
And I was shit, by the way. I was not very good.
I mean, how hard is it?
Tommy, he knows. Tommy knows. It's hard.
Tommy builds robots for fun.
I had to pull lights.
So we were in the van, and before we even left Detroit, part of the hazing process was everyone in the car chanting, "Suck Peacock's dick, suck Peacock's dick, suck," and he just goes red as a beet. So, you know, we move past it, we're having fun, we get to the gig or whatever, and as soon as he can, he pulls me aside when no one else is around. Because if any of you know Tim Robinson, you better not apologize in front of him. But he pulls me to the side and he goes, "I just want you to know, I'm really sorry about that, and I had nothing to do with that." And I was like, "Suck my dick, Adam, what are you talking about? Who cares?" That's what happened. You made me tell that story in front of 2 children.
Well, they're a part of it. They should know. But we've been friends.
They're a part of it now.
Yeah, they are. But
We've been friends ever since.
All right, so this being a spooky story horror podcast, do you like horror movies, Jamie?
I do like horror movies. It's not my like go-to genre. I do have a Sixth Sense story though. I didn't even tell you.
Please tell it.
So when the Sixth Sense came out, I had not seen one commercial for it, and I had not heard a thing. And I have a theory about movies with surprises in them. If even one person just throws it away that there's like a thing in it, you know, then you're going to be looking for it. So if someone just says like even like, "Did you see Memento? Get ready," you know? And you're going to be like, "What am I looking for?" Or they're like, "Inception, oh, there's a thing," you know? So I had not heard anything about the Sixth Sense, and I'd seen no commercials for it. And I was hanging out with my friend Lisa, who lives in Windsor, Canada. And she said, "Let's go see this movie. It's called The That's how she talks. It's called The Sixth Sense." So I did not at all know the twist that they were all dead. I didn't know it. And I thought it was the most amazing movie I had ever seen. Then my feelings would get hurt when people were talking about it because they're like, "I saw it coming a mile away." I'm like, you only are saying that because someone tipped you off to it or you saw the commercial. You didn't see it coming a mile away. Unless you're looking for it, I don't think you'll see it. However, I am kind of dingy, so maybe I missed it on purpose.
You're not dingy. Nate's taking a picture and everyone's like, "Do you get a picture?" Why? It's nice.
So I want to know, did anyone not, by show of hands, did anyone get the surprise they didn't expect it? Tommy? Oh, good. So you guys didn't know? You didn't know Ted? Didn't know Chris? Okay, good. Good.
Matt didn't know.
All right, good. Thank you. I feel vindicated. Good night, Your Honor. We've never dated.
What?
And if either of us asked the other to a movie, it might make the other one worried that we were asking the other one on a date. Don't you guys think?
Nate's wanting you to say a piece of Peacock's dick. Do you think we're going to end up together?
Oh, for sure. For sure, please.
How much longer do you think it's going to take?
Probably like 15 more years. Our plan, our backup plan is like 60.
60?
Yeah.
You think I'm going to be 60 in 15 years?
Aren't you? How old are you, you little baby face?
How old? I'm 36.
Me too.
Jamie is good friends with my sister, so she can stand up in our wedding.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yeah.
easy.
That is easy. Let's just take care of it right there. She'll be your maid of honor.
Well, hold on, buddy. I got a lot of best friends. She'd be a bridesmaid. I'm gonna be my maid of honor. Come on. I don't talk to her that much. Connor's gonna be my maid of honor.
Yeah, Connor's gonna be your maid of honor. What? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna wrap this up, Jamie. Thank you.
Is that because Nate was holding that big wrap it up sign?
Yeah, that's exactly why. Thank you so much for coming by and talking to me.
This was fun. Thank you, guys.
Did you guys have a good time with Jamie?
Bye.
Well, you guys are going to have to experience this. All the assholes who are listening to this are going to have to listen to a commercial. You guys are just going to get to sit here and watch this for a minute. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk to, well, somebody from the Sixth Sense, a grandmother by the name of Roberta Sear. So, folks, hang on, and we'll be right back. Welcome back.
I want to talk. How much are these shirts?
I don't know, Nate, how much are the shirts? $15? $15. How much are the stickers? The $2.
Nate, you can talk, can't you?
What? Oh, we're on commercial break?
Yeah.
Those shirts are 15. We're running out of sizes here tonight. We can sell a bunch. The lapel pins are 10, stickers are 2, and then there's some little buttons up there that are just $1.
Oh yeah, look at these little guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wear them on your backpack or anything else?
Yeah, put them on your backpack.
Welcome back to the episode of My Name today, folks. I love my grandmother very much. She's a very sweet lady, and tonight I'm excited to talk to another grandmother. Folks, give it up for Roberta Sear.
Thank you for having me. This is fun.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thanks for making the trip.
It was easy.
Yeah? Oh, was it? Okay, good. Did you find the place? Okay?
Yeah, I got here in a jiff.
You did? Okay, good.
No, I'm sorry, it was a lift.
Oh.
Got here in a lift.
Yeah?
Can I smoke in here?
Yeah, why not? Who cares? Yeah, have a cigarette.
Do you have one?
I don't. I don't smoke.
Oh, don't you?
I don't know why you're mad. No, I didn't smoke. I don't smoke.
Okay.
So, Roberta, you're a grandmother.
Yes, I have one beautiful grandson.
Tell me about it.
His name is Cole. He's adorable, a little emotional at times.
Yeah.
Not into sports, you know, he's more of a theater kid, if you know what I mean.
I think I know what you mean. Are you guys close?
Yeah, we're very close. I enjoy him. I've loved watching him, grow up. And my daughter is a good mother. She cares for him very well. She's really attentive. She's got terrible taste in men. Terrible taste in men. That's her Achilles heel.
That's got to be rough as a mom to watch that.
Oh, yes. It's a nightmare, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any motherly advice for her? Do you try to sit her down at all? Or?
I mean, when she was younger, I told her, a man is just good for bringing home the bacon and the other thing.
What's the other thing?
Boning.
Oh, yes, boning.
It's like a bone and loan. Give me the money, bone it, loan it. You bought it now, you own it. I don't see any ring on your finger.
No, I'm not. No, there's no ring on my finger. I'm not married.
Well, you should be.
You think so?
You're cute.
I'm all right.
I'd introduce you to my daughter, but I don't know. I don't think you're her type.
Why not? You just said I was cute.
Yeah, to me, like a little puppy dog or something.
I got you. Okay. Like a charity case.
Yeah, like a little Oliver asking for some porridge.
I haven't been called Oliver in a very long time.
Maybe not to your face.
Alright, So I gotta know your grandson, very special. He speaks to dead people. Right?
Oh, yes.
What does that like?
He speaks to dead people. I'm sure it's not fun.
It can be.
No, it's sad.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of dead people.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Most of them live in cemeteries.
Yeah, that's true.
Urns.
Yeah.
Some people get tattoos with the ashes of their loved ones inside the ink.
Is that real?
Yeah.
That's all right.
I gotta get out there and live a little bit, kid.
I don't know, man. Yeah, you're right. I do. I need to get out there and live a little bit.
Yeah.
So, what's your relationship like with him? Like, so you know, your daughter, not good taste in men. Your grandson speaks to dead people. What do you think about all this?
I mean, our relationship has changed a lot over the recent times. It probably started when I died.
What?
I'm dead.
Then how are we doing this right now?
I guess you're a lot like my grandson. You're both kind of pussies too. I feel like sensitive, quiet types. I've seen you crying, Adam. I've seen you crying a lot.
Just tonight?
Yeah, I've been in your apartment for a couple of weeks. I moved some stuff around. I'm the one who opened all the cabinets. You have a lot of porn. Pornographic materials.
I know what it is. I buy it. I know what it is.
You buy it, you rent it.
I'm the last guy who buys analog porn.
It's sad, really. Yes, I'm dead, all right? Is it a big deal?
Not a big deal, just a little unexpected.
Hey, you know what? Chicken butt. I do what I do. It's like, Cool came to me and he says to me, Grandma, can I have your bumblebee pin? And I have him hide the bumblebee pin. And then I tell him to tell his daughter, I got the pin.
Right, yeah.
I was trying to reach Lynn through Cole.
Right, and I kind of have that. I have that conversation here. I have it actually verbatim that I took off the internet.
I mean, I have it too. I lived it.
Yeah, I know. Do you mind if I read it? I'm going to read it and just tell me what you think about it.
Is this about when I saw her dance?
Yeah, but I want to read this and then I want to get your opinion about your daughter's dancing.
Great, go ahead.
So this is what your grandson said. He said of you, he goes, she wanted me to tell you. And then your daughter said, Cole, please stop. And then your grandson said, she wanted me to tell you that she saw you dance.
You know, I barely wanted him to tell her, actually. She deserves to be punished. She was not a perfect daughter. I happened to be telling him the story. He goes, do you want me to tell her? I go, do what you want, Cole. Tell her whatever you want. Tell her when she danced, she looked like an ox in tap shoes. She invited me to the recital. I said, I can't go. I got to work bingo that night. Oh, here come the waterworks. You never seen me dance. You never seen me dance. So I got Cheryl to cover for me at bingo. I snuck in the back, and what do I see? A hippo in a skirt. Flopping around like a fish on a boat without a cooler.
Just to be clear, we're talking about your daughter.
Yeah. Go on. What did he say to her? Because he really sugarcoated it, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, if you would, Jesus Christ. Okay, he said, she wanted me to tell you she saw you dance.
Not true.
She said when you were little, you and her had a fight.
All the time.
Okay. And you had a fight right before her dance recital.
Yes, about me going to bingo. We covered this.
I'm just reading you the quote.
Okay.
She thought you didn't come to see her dance, but you did.
True.
You hid the bag so she wouldn't see you.
Well, I don't know how much I was hiding. I actually got kicked out of the recital for smoking about 10 minutes into the thing, but go ahead.
You said she was like an angel.
Boo! If an angel was an animal in tap shoes that was having several seizures, then she was like an angel.
That sounds like one sick animal. She said you came to the place where they buried you.
That's correct.
Yeah, and then you asked her a question.
Yes.
And then you
What'd
said...
you ask her, Mama?
Yeah, you said the answer is every day.
Every day.
What did she ask?
She asked me, "Are you proud of me?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Every day."
Did you mean it?
Now you're really gonna get the waterworks going over
no,
here.
I just want to. You see,
I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her. She's a terrible dancer.
Yeah.
She has horrible taste in men.
Yeah. So you're not proud.
No, that doesn't mean I'm not proud of her. Are your parents proud of you? You're a disaster. I'm surprised you're not wearing a tutu right now.
My mom does say I'm a huge pussy.
Yeah, that's what I said. I should meet her. I mean, I can't barely talk to her. I am dead.
You are dead. And I, again, don't know how I'm doing what we're doing right now.
You want to know how I died?
You're going to tell me, yeah, go
Do
ahead.
you want to know how I died?
Yes, I want to know how you died.
I choked on an oatmeal raisin cookie.
That's it? You
No, I was going over a barrel in Niagara Falls. And I had some snacks in the barrel. Because my blood sugar was low.
So you're diabetic?
No, I just have low blood sugar.
That's it. Okay, go ahead, yeah.
And I was in the barrel, very short amount of time. Probably could have waited and did it before or after. It's not as fun as you think, kind of boring. Choked on the cracker, barrel hit the water. They came to get me out so I could win my prize.
What prize are you going to win?
$400! Nothing to sneeze at, asshole. How much money do you make?
Not a lot.
I know, I've seen you crying. Looking at your checkbook, tears streaming down your pussy little face. How am I gonna make it this month? How am I gonna make it this month? It's a friggin' nightmare. I'd like to leave here, but for some reason I can't go to another place.
Yeah, you can't. I'm upset you told these people I still have a checkbook.
I would like to move on, but I need to stay here. I have unresolved business.
Well, what is that unresolved business, Roberta? You seem like a very nice lady.
I don't know that you mean that.
I know.
Do you think I'm nice?
Yes, I do. And you've called me a pussy and told these people I have a checkbook.
Everyone here knows you're a pussy.
Not everybody here knows I'm a pussy.
Well, I do now.
Okay. What do you think your unresolved business is? Do you think it's maybe something to do with your family? Maybe your daughter still needs to know that you still are proud of her? Or maybe
No, she's fine. They worked it out.
Yeah.
Once he told her, "Are you proud of me?" Every day, she realized, okay, there's no friggin' way that this kid knew that was the answer to the question.
Yeah.
And then there was the bumblebee pin. There was the recital.
Seems like a lot of lies in your family.
Yeah, we have it's a little dysfunctional. But I am not here for them.
Who are you here for? Yourself?
No.
Me?
I gotta find out what happens to Stefano on Days of Our Lives. When is this guy gonna die? He's evil, he's not evil. It's his 60th birthday, 70th birthday. He's married, he's divorced. He falls off of a bridge, he's still alive. And his daughter, Margaret, she keeps getting married, divorced. Oh, it's a nightmare. What's gonna happen to Stefano?
Where do you watch Days of Our Lives?
Her name is Danielle Strasberg. She watches it every afternoon.
You go into her house and
I go down a chimney and I watch. I love the chimneys. Being dead is a lot like the movie Ghost with the incomparable Patrick Swayze.
Great actor.
You pass through people, you see their cells, their mitosis. You go through the other side.
Yep.
Can't eat, can't smoke, want to.
I think it's great, Roberta, that you know what mitosis is, but you think low blood sugar doesn't make you a diabetic.
Shut up!
So how much longer until Stefano gets his fate?
Exactly my question!
Right, yeah. I Is it a season? I don't know how this works. So what do you do?
You don't know how a soap opera works?
I don't. I've never seen one. I honest to God, I've never seen a soap opera.
I find that hard to believe. Too busy watching Powder Puff Girls. I've seen you cry and watching cartoons. Who cries at cartoons?
I do.
Why?
Because they're sad. Because it's real emotional stuff, you know.
What's the saddest cartoon you've ever seen?
The saddest one I've ever seen. Well, not a cartoon, but probably the end of the show, Dinosaurs.
Oh.
That shit is fucking sad. Man. They all die.
They do?
Yeah.
Now see, if I was into that show, I'd already be to the nether place. Days of Our Lives has been on since 1981. And Stefano's been on the show since 1985.
85?
Yes.
So he's been around for a long time.
How many years?
What is this year?
2018.
Let's do the math. So 2085 or 1985.
Oh God, you're gonna start crying.
It's a long time.
I can't do math. That's why I still write things in my checkbook. I need to use the ledger. I use a ledger and a checkbook to balance it.
I do.
You know who's fun to watch?
Oh God, who?
Kevin Hart. I go to his house sometimes. This guy is hilarious.
He is funny.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie he did with The Rock?
Which one? They're all great.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about Jumanji, but there's also one where I think they're both cops.
Yeah. I think it's called CIA or something like that. Is that what it is? Or
I tricked you. How dare you watch that movie? What a loser! Get your life together.
Well, Roberta, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me. I'll still be here in your home.
Yes, please stick around for a while.
I will. I do whatever I want. I ain't got my ghost.
Yeah, I got to balance that checkbook, so please you stick around.
Hey, you want to do that thing with the pottery wheel, like from the movie Ghost Rider?
Oh, you to be around.
My love, my darling, I hunger for your touch. A lonely time. All right, I'm gonna go into your bathroom and look at some of your pornography.
All right.